Hi, real quick before we go. I just want y'all to know I'm disappointed in you. The last one of these I had lasted me about 30 years. This one didn't even last 30 days. Do better. Let's do some work.
What I'm going to try here is to use a power inverter, and the way this works is you plug one end up to the battery on the tractor. You've got a positive and negative, just like a jumper cable, and that power runs into this box, and inside the box is a mechanism that spins that power up to equal 110 volts like your normal wall outlet, which should run the angle grinder. However, the problem that I'm running into here is that the cranking amps from the angle grinder exceeds the capacity of the inverter to push out cranking amps. It's got an overload protection on it, and that's what that beeping is. It's shutting off the inverter because the cranking amp draw is too high for what the inverter can provide.
Well, we didn't get much done yesterday. The way I had planned to go about this project did not pan out, so here we are the next day. And although the temperature is about the same, it's in the 50s, the sun is not shining and the wind is shifted. Instead of coming out of the south, it's coming out of the northeast, and it is cold. And I made the mistake of, one, being a little underdressed, and two, not putting on long socks. My little legs are cold. But I know that there's some preliminary work that has to be done. So we're going to take the tractor, run to the other side of the farm, and come in at this from the back side and see how we do. Now you can't really tell it because it's so dark in there. And this thing is got a ton of dirt in there, literally. Probably close to a ton. It's 25 feet long, and there's probably 10-inch pile the entire length of this thing. Look under here, there's all kinds of little trails and stuff under there. The big old pile of hickory nuts right there. Now, I wasn't sure how good this old pipe was. This side over here is definitely rotted out. I'll stick my hand all the way in there and pull dirt through. So we'll probably have to come in somewhere into here, and we're going to cut it off. That's what I was hoping to use that angle grinder for. Come in here and cut this off, and then I just have to deal with that end, and we'll just get rid of this other end. But the angle grinder didn't work, so we're going to have to figure something else out. So we got a little bit off topic here, but it needed to be done anyways. So we came down the hill here all the way down and pushed in all the way down here to our crossing where we're going to put our pipe in. However, on the way back, we also pushed a trail all the way up through this hollow. Now there used to be a bulldozer, a logging road through here, and over the years it's just grown in and the sediment has come in and it's just, for the most part, been lost, but lost no more for the most part. Let's walk up through here. We'll hit a spot up here in just a minute where it's I just can't go any further. It's going to take some serious work to keep going. As we go up through here, if you notice, all this stuff that I had to push out, I've pushed into that wash. I want this stuff to pile up in here, collect leaves, collect sediment, slow this water down, certainly reduce erosion, keep some of our topsoil. Well, he's got a strong tailwind. The wind's coming out of that northeast and he's headed right almost due south, scooting. Anyways, I've tried to push all this woody debris into these little drainage spots on both sides here to slow this water down. You can see where I intentionally really stacked that stuff in there. Now we've got at least a tractor width. Really all I wanted was enough to get the four-wheeler through here, but we're full on tractor width all the way up through here. Now it's a little tight in some places and a little tippy in some places, but we made it all the way up to here. There was a big treetop laying here and all that's been pushed down here into this hole. Now you can see we've got erosion problems. So hopefully with this in here, we'll get a good pile of leaves and other sticks and twigs and rocks and everything, and it will just sediment itself in and fix itself. Now, I may still have to come in here and rework this to get all the way through. There's another logging road that goes all the way up there, and there's a logging road that goes up this hollow here. My goal is to get them all connected at some point. So I was just standing right there talking to you, came across that ditch, took 10 steps, and there was a deer standing right here, and he ran up that hollow. There's been a little spike running around here the last couple of weeks. Definitely letting him grow out. He's a big-bodied deer to be just a spike, so hopefully in a couple of years, he'll be solid. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm struggling with this. I have been sick, big time sick, and I just don't feel like doing anything but just laying around. It is so hard to get motivated to do something when you don't feel good and you're tired. Not to mention the fact that it's 30 degrees out here and the wind's blowing 20 miles an hour out of the northwest. It's just cold, gloomy day, and I don't feel good. But farm doesn't really take much of a break. If I'm not doing something, it's gonna fall behind. And it didn't click, but it's in there. That's a dead mouse. Yuck. I believe that'll do. Tell you what, after breaking my wrist last fall, my left arm has become significantly stronger because I just cannot grab a whole lot with my right arm anymore. I can, but it hurts. Yikes. That's not what we're looking for. That's better. All right, appreciate y'all joining us. Hope y'all have a great week. Stay warm, stay safe, and stay healthy. We'll see you on the next one.